Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you please to stand to receive the bridal party. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Metropolitan Police Bushy Sports Club and the wedding ceremony of Nigel and Carole. John, thank you for escorting Carole here today for her marriage to Nigel. Would you like to pop your flowers on the table? And ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you all please to take your seats? On behalf of Nigel and Carole, I would like to thank you all for being here as they celebrate the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. I know it means a great deal to them that you can all be here to share in their happiness and to witness this important and special occasion. Nigel and Carole, the purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care, and support each other throughout the joys and sorrows of life. Today you will exchange vows of marriage which will unite you as a married couple. These vows are a promise of a lifelong commitment, giving your families and friends the opportunity to meet together in celebration of your happiness and to impart their own messages of love and support to you both. My name is Kevin Morgan, and the Registrar of Marriages this afternoon is Nigel Thorpe. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage, and we are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Nigel, Darren Perkins and Carole Pamela Carpenter. If any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they must declare it now. Never look, it encourages them. Yes. Nigel and Carole, before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. The law of this country allows two people to make the lifelong commitment to marriage. This legally binding union is to be entered into voluntarily and to the exclusion of all others. Ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you please to stand? I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. Nigel, please repeat these words after me. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Nigel Darren Perkins.
Why I, Nigel Darren Perkins.
May not be joined.
May not be joined.
In marriage.
In marriage.
To Carole Pamela Carpenter.
To Carole Pamela Carpenter.
Carole. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Carole Pamela Carpenter.
Why I, Carole Pamela Carpenter.
May not be joined.
May not be joined.
In marriage.
In marriage.
To Nigel Darren Perkins.
To Nigel Darren Perkins.
Will you now turn to face each other, hold each other by both hands, as you call upon your guests to witness these, your formal vows of marriage. Nigel, please say these words to Carole. I, Nigel Darren Perkins.
I, Nigel Darren Perkins.
Take you, Carole Pamela Carpenter.
Take you, Carole Pamela Carpenter.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
Carole, please say these words to Nigel. I, Carole Pamela Carpenter,
I, Carol Pamela Carpenter,
take you, Nigel Darren Perkins,
take you, Nigel Darren Perkins,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Marriage means making a commitment to each other for the rest of your lives, to developing and maintaining affection, cooperation, friendship, and mutual respect. It calls for trust, understanding, and encouragement, the ability to listen, and a willingness to accept each other exactly as you are. Marriage needs honesty, patience, and, of course, humour. It requires both closeness and distance. The closeness of a couple who will be growing together year by year, and yet sufficient distance to allow each one to remain an individual. Partners in such a marriage will be loving, caring, and above all, the very best of friends. Nigel and Carol, you've both made formal vows of marriage to each other in the presence of your guests. I ask you now to confirm your commitment to each other and to your married life together, and the answer to this question is, I do. Nigel, do you promise to be loving, loyal, and faithful to Carol, to rejoice with her in the good times, comfort her in times of sorrow, and be true to her all the days of your life?
I do.
Carol, do you promise to be loving, loyal, and faithful to Nigel, to rejoice with him in the good times, comfort him in times of sorrow, and be true to him all the days of your life?
I do.
Nigel and Carol, you have chosen to seal the promises you have made today by the giving and receiving of wedding rings, which will always be an outward sign of your vows at love, respect, and commitment to each other. Could I please invite Paul to come forward with the rings? Got the right pocket?
Yes, it
There
is.
we go. Would you like to take Carol's ring? And if you present your left hand for me, please. Carol. Say Carol. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
It is my promise
It is my promise
that I will love you always
that I will love you always
and share with you
and share with you
all that I have,
all that I have,
throughout good times
throughout good times
and bad.
and bad.
I will respect and care for you.
I will respect and care for you.
Slide the ring on. Would you like to add your engagement ring to that? They belong together like you two. And if we can add the second ring, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, sir. If you present your left hand for me, please. Just turn it slightly this way. That's beautiful. Nigel,
Nigel,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
It is my promise
It is my promise
that I will love you always
that I will love you always
and share with you
and share with you
all that I have,
all that I have,
throughout good times
throughout good times
and bad.
and bad.
I will respect
I will respect
and care for you.
and care for you.
Slide the ring. Thank you, Paul, for the rings. Let these rings be a visible reminder of your promises as you enter into the days of your marriage together. Today is a new beginning for you both. May you have many happy years together, and in those years, may all your hopes and dreams be fulfilled. Above all, may you always believe in each other, and may the warmth of your love enrich not only your lives, but the lives of all those around you. Nigel and Carol,